Hey, this is Zero Sum and welcome back to FTL. When we last left off, we were at the end of Sector 4, just moving on to Sector 5. And we don't have a choice. This time it's NG homeworlds or nothing, so here we go. And we've just unlocked an achievement. See, and we've unlocked a ship as well, the NG Cruiser. Nice. You've arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Congratulations, by making it to the 5th sector, you've unlocked the NG playable ship for future playthroughs. I actually deleted my profile at the start of this playthrough, so we'll get all the achievements as we go here as well. Nice open sector, no nebulas. Let's do some exploring. By the time you notice the rebel ship behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. 2 shields, heavy laser, flak, and a burst 3, which is scary, but they have a very long firing time. Teleporter as well. Maybe we should upgrade our doors. Let's send everyone into medbay. Turn off the oxygen. Turn medbay on. We've got the spare power to run medbay. And let's put power back to oxygen, close the doors. Only 2 shields. Let's boost our engines from oxygen. Mind control their pilot. Weapons are charged. Let's try and take down their weapons a little bit. Ooh, 1 shot to weapons. That's not good. Yeah, let's get oxygen back there. Is 1 crew member going to be enough to win that fight? Probably not. We need to get weapons repaired though. We could probably win the fight even with medbay destroyed. What I could probably try and do is there a way I can vent medbay? Close all the doors. Let's have a look. Can we vent medbay? Yeah, we can. Good. Let's send you guys into weapons. They're going to destroy doors. That's fair enough. I want to get the weapons repaired first though. It's strange they just left medbay. Evasion's high. It's not as high as it could be though. We should put our engineer back on engines. Ooh, a bunch of misses, nice. They're going to destroy our doors, nothing we can do about that. There goes their piloting, good. It's still repairing their weapon system as well. Our weapons are almost repaired, there goes our doors, that's fine. They can destroy our sensors as well, I don't care too much about that. Weapons repaired. Let's go back to the burst laser. Power from medbay, I suppose. We cannot close the doors anymore, which is a little bit of a pain. Send you guys back to the fights. We may have to swap out our pilot here at some point as well, although they'll probably teleport back to their own ship at some point as well. Fingers crossed. Our evasion is not perfect here, so we might get hit a few times. We do. Let's swap you out for the pilot. They've gone back to their ship, good. We need to get doors repaired. Put our pilot back on the piloting system. Let's get the other 2 guys to repair doors. Mind control, we can't see their interior anyway, so there's no point in having mind control online at the moment. Let's just fire their weapons. Back to their flak and their heavy laser. Okay, pilot next. Oxygen, let's get oxygen back in medbay. Mind control's back. Let's get sensors repaired nice and quick here. 30% evasion, we should miss some of this flak. We've already missed one of their heavy laser shot. Waiting for their sensors to get repaired. How close are we? I should fire now. I was going to wait until the sensors were repaired before I fired, but I think we'll fire straight away. Okay, let's get you guys healed up. Just a little bit. They'll be fine. Go back to engines. Another miss from them. Ooh, there's issues on board their ship. Let's go for the biokill. We want to... That's right, mind control one of those guys. And then take out their medbay if we can. They're trying to jump away. Trying to surrender, 2 missiles, 24 scrap, no surrender. We'll just have to destroy them here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'll get away. Let's get these guys healed up the whole way. What do we get? It's 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 31 scrap. Not much better than what they offered. Healed up, back to stations. 130, so we can get that third shield now as well. The reactor powder on it. Next thing is to get the pike beam online. You arrive near a small fleet of civilian NG ships. A simple decryption and translation of their comm frequency tells you that they are having a frantic discussion about something obviously troubling them. See if we can help. Declined offer with apologetic gratitude. Topic of discussion, private matter. Fair enough. And store. We don't have any scrap, so no point going there. Receive a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Let's move in and assist. Intruders on board again. Mantis again. Very annoying. Let's... What weapons do they have? They've got a pike beam, a basic laser, and a bunch of drones. Is there a way of flushing them out of doors into medbay? We have to fight them in there for a little while. Let's do this. It's going to take a long time for oxygen to leave the door room, though, isn't it? Let's do this. Okay. Turn the oxygen off. Powered engines, I suppose. Okay, back to medbay. Turn medbay on. And we could probably turn oxygen back on. We'll wait for him to come into medbay. This guy's very low on health. Hopefully he doesn't die. Medbay is on. We've got 3 shields. Do we need 3 shields for these guys? No. Let's turn the shields down, put oxygen back on. Engines up to full. Still healing up. It's my control. Hit pilot and go for their weapons. This guy's constantly in danger of dying. Hopefully the medbay can keep him alive for long enough. Yep. Good. Let's open the internal doors, get that oxygen evened out again. My control's almost back here. Let's wait for it to come back before we fire again. No, it's not back. Still cooling down. Let's go for their weapons one more time. And weapons is leveled up as well. Excellent. Let's take their shields down if we can. Speed up the fight a little bit. We've got slightly faster weapons firing time as well now. Three fuel, 1 missile, 41 scrap. That's not too bad. And a store. Do I want to go to the store? I don't think I've got anything to sell, no. I really want to get this pike beam powered up if we can. You jump into a sector filled with civilian activity. You scan the various advertisement channels while waiting for your FTL to charge and are intrigued by a grey market shipwright. 7 fuel for 2 missiles. Oh, we get 7 fuel for 2 missiles, yes. Definitely. That'll do us for fuel for the next few sectors, I think. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep. Let's participate in their study, see if we can get some free scrap. When we do, 23 free scrap. See a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repair. We don't really need drone parts. Let's give them all of our drone parts. Gets us up to 117. What do we have here? 3 shields. Hacking drone. Combat 2 it looks like. Anti-combat drone. Missile and a basic laser. 3 shields as well. Pretty well equipped little ship this one. We may run from this one. Let's see what they hack. Engines. Ooh, that's bad. Could be worse though. They could have hacked our shields. Goes in missile. What's our evasion like? 30%. It's not terrible. Do we need more than 2 shields here? I don't think we do. Let's more control their pilot and let's go for their weapon system. Oh, I didn't fire both. I didn't time my weapons quite right there. Ooh, there goes our mind control. Let's get that prepared. Weapons ready. Let's go back to their weapon system. They've got a repair drone. No hits. Hacking our engines again. Ooh, this missile is definitely going to hit then. That crew member's not in good shape. Oh, they went for our medbay instead. I think we'll just charge the engines and run away from this fight. Probably the safest thing to do. I miss, good. Let's go for their drones next. So their shields is one thing that's really prolonging this fight. But the drones with the combat drone 2 and the repair drone, I want to see if we can get their drone system down. It's got their combat drone down at least. Medbay's down, that's fine, we can leave that down for now. Hacking our engines again, just the perfect timing for them. Just fired a missile. Let's go for their shields instead. Oh, we actually shot one of their missiles out of the sky then, nice. Combat drone's back online. If we can get any shots in on their shields, let's jump away. I could have probably won that fight, but I don't think it's worth the damage that I would have taken. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. Nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they've tried to shut down your engines. We've got a buffer in our engine, so we might be okay. Oh, our engines. Okay, well, I guess we'll put that power into shields instead. We'll leave the medbay damage for now. They don't have a boarding party or anything. They've got a large laser charger and a bomb. Human and 3 engine on board, which means they're going to get their repairs done very quickly, but they've only got 2 shields. We'll mind control their pilot and attack their weapons. And the fire as well. But yeah, engine on board, they'll get that fire out quick, smart, and repair those weapons. We'll go for another shot to their weapons, see if we can get it fully offline. They've got 2 iron bombs. Mind control and shields. We're down to just the 1 shield. They're down to just 1 bomb weapon though. We've got that faster firing time now on the weapons as well. Yeah, they're getting their weapons repaired nice and fast. That's what we want to see. Fires in their weapons room. That'll slow down the repairs a little bit for us. And we can mind control him, slow down repairs even further. Iron bomb away, it's a miss that time. Let's finish them off. Still above 2/3 hull, so we're doing fine. Pirate ship destroyed, your ship's system is restored to full functionality. You salvage what you can from the debris, 2 fuel and 37 scrap. Enough for a cloak. And we can get 1 more beacon in before the exit there as well. Let's get the medbay repaired before we move on and get our crew healed up. And medbay on. Excellent, back to stations. Power back to engines. The other option is to go for the pike beam upgrade, which we could just about afford. but we're not doing too bad in the fight, so I'll leave that scrap there for now, just in case we come across a cloak. Engie ship in the vicinity, seeing you jumping armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasts its surrender. Subject goal wealth, Engie motivation survival. Transfer of goods acceptable? Yes, it is acceptable. 1 fuel and 50 scrap, it's very acceptable. I'm very tempted to actually go for that pike beam upgrade now. Although, it's a civilian sector coming up next, I think. So we may hold off on the upgrade for now. Detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. And with very poor weaponry, defend the outpost. They've got mind control, which is always annoying, if you don't have the mind control of your own, of course. No shield, so yeah, not going to be much of a fight. Well, they do have a burst 3 though, it's kind of scary. Actually, let's just concentrate on their weapons for now. You can always counter their mind control. Nice, easy fight to finish up the sector. 3 fuel, 1 drone part and 22 scrap. The outpost gives us 3 fuel, 1 drone part and 39 scrap. Tempting to go for the upgrade. What sector do we have coming up next? Abandoned sector, which is Lanius, or civilian sector. Chance of a store. I'm probably going to go through the civilian sector for the chance of a store, because I really want to get a cloak for the flagship fight if we can. But I think I'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.